CATV is proudly presented by Toyota.
Elise, it's a real challenge at the moment for Australia, this situation that you find yourselves in. How do you approach a game like this, when you are 8 points down?
I think you got to be excited about it, and as you said, it is a great challenge. And I think, as a group and as a team, it's it's the best way to test yourself, and for all intents and purposes too, we probably don't have too much to lose. So it's a really, really fantastic opportunity for all of us to go out there and try and achieve something and really challenge ourselves to play the cricket that we're capable and that we know we're capable of playing, but just haven't quite got there against a really fantastic opponent in England.
You say you haven't quite got there. Why do you think that is? What do you think's maybe not quite gone for you so far in this series?
I think, and this is very much to England's credit, but we haven't quite managed to win all the really critical moments in the matches that we've played so far, and and that's a sign of England just being really adept in picking those moments and making the most of it. But for us, I think we've probably just let things slip a little bit when we've really needed to hammer home a point, and we certainly recognise that and know when they are, and it's probably just about certainly in this match coming up, really doing those things well when it really counts.
For yourself personally, you've had some real stand-up performances in the series so far. The England captain Charlotte Edwards said your performance in the Test was world class. How do you kind of cope with that kind of focus? Is that something you really relish, knowing that the other team got a specific plan in place just to try and stop you?
Look, I've had a really wonderful opportunity in the last couple of games to just go out and play, and I've really enjoyed it. But I think, from that point of view, looking at our side and the players that we've got in our team, I mean, everyone's equally capable of contributing to the side, and cricket's a really funny game like that, and I've been fortunate for it to sort of swing my way a little bit in the last few games. But by no means does that mean that no one else in the side's going to do that in the next few games. And so look, as I said, I love the opportunity, and I've really enjoyed the couple of matches that we've played. But I think in the scheme of things, it's about us as a team, putting the performance together that we want to, and I've certainly haven't been able to quite do that for the side either.
So I'm wondering how you split some up, Elise, your bowling from the other day, because throughout your batting has been really a standout. Was that harder for you coming to this pitch and bowling here on the other day?
Yeah, definitely. I probably don't feel like I bowled as well as I would have liked to, and I think that's another sort of the funny thing about cricket is that one game you feel really great and it's coming out well and you're sort of doing all the things that you want to, and then the next game it's a little bit more of a challenge and a little bit trickier, and it was kind of a little bit of a tougher day the other day, particularly with the ball, but I think that's the way it goes sometimes, and hopefully in the next match we're sort of able to put it together a little bit better.
You've always been strong with the bat anyway, but you seem to have gone up another level, I guess, in this series. Do you feel that way, or do you feel like your batting's really come along this year?
I think probably more than anything I've just been fortunate to have an opportunity in the last couple of years, both at an international level and also domestically with New South Wales, to just bat a little bit higher and have more chance in the middle, and that's the easiest and the best way to develop your game and sort of learn more about your game, and feel more comfortable out in the middle when I suppose it really counts, because you can hit a lot of balls in the nets and then get out in the middle and just not feel quite the same. So I've really enjoyed that chance, and it's been really nice to just sort of have more and more opportunity to find out about myself in the middle.
I guess Jodie's absence meant you were elevated a little bit higher in batting order in the last ODI. Is that something that you'd like to do in Southern Stars? Is stay up a little bit higher in that order?
I certainly love contributing both with the bat and ball, and I think our sides, probably the makeup of the sides probably changed a little bit in the last few years, and with someone like Lisa Sthalekar retiring, and she held down that number 4 or 5 spot in our side for a number of years. So there was a chance for someone, or there still is a chance for someone to sort of step up and move into that role, and I've certainly, as I said, enjoyed the opportunity to sort of bat a little bit higher, and yeah, if that's the case, and I sort of, develop a bit more from a batting point of view and able to, play more of a role in the top order, that'd be fantastic. But having said that, I think, the balance and the ability across our squad probably, means that a lot of people can fill that role as well.
And just on Jodie and Sarah Coy, what's the latest on them? Do you know how they're travelling?
Yeah, I think, look, they're both going really well with their rehab processes, and I'm not really the person to answer exactly where they're placed, but I know that they've been really well looked after and continually monitored and working really hard to get back, and I think it's probably just a little bit of a waiting game and seeing how they pull up after each session, and that'll probably determine when they both come back.
Was that a difficult thing at last minute kind of shake up for that first ODI?
Oh, look, yeah, I mean, Jodie's captained the side for a number of years now, and so when someone, like a figurehead like that, pulls out of the group, it changes things. But I think what was really pleasing and exciting about Jodie's absence was that the way that Meg stepped in, and not only Meg but the other senior players in the group to really lead the squad. And from point of view of being on the field and the way the team was directed, it probably wasn't any different. It was really seamless changeover, and I think the squad handled it really well. But you're always going to miss someone as important to the group as Jodie.
Who else did you feel really stepped up and bowled well the other day?
I think Julie Hunter coming back into the side, given that she actually wasn't in the squad for this series initially, bowled really well, and I know she's bowled well in the lead-up practice matches against England as well. So it's been really pleasing for her, and Renee Farrell's carried on some really great form from the Test match as well. And look, I think also both our spinners bowled well too. It's just in the game the other day, it's probably we're missing just 10% with the bat and ball, and that's what cost us. But as a bowling group, I think everyone bowled really well.